Howard Stern Show.
You know, the whole storyline with you is that you talk about when you were a kid, you were called names, you were uglies, and I'm looking at you. There's nothing ugly about you. I mean, what are you kidding me?
Hey,
Did
man.
you really get shit your whole life?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because your mom is Demi Moore, I guess, so they expect you to be like Marilyn Monroe or something. Maybe that was it.
I mean, you know, they expect you to come out of the womb just like with perfect everything happening.
So did you feel like shit about yourself your entire life? Like when you were a kid growing up, were you like, oh, damn, I could never be as beautiful as my mother, she's in Ghost, all this stuff? Was that the pressure?
It was just Ghost.
Ghost was the movie. Come on, let's be honest. That was awesome.
The single tear is my favorite.
Yes. Did you ever ask her how she did that? Probably an onion, right?
I feel like I asked her a while ago.
How old are you when you start seeing your mom's movies and you realize like your mom and dad are famous?
I was pretty young. I mean, but it was cool because I was on set with them.
Right.
You know, so I would travel with them wherever they were. So I just got to see it kind of all happening. But I don't think I realized that they were like movie stars until I got a little bit older and I realized that everyone knew who they were.
Is it a shitty life in the sense that sometimes you fantasize what would it have been like just to have like quote-unquote normal parents and not have to deal with all the bullshit? You know, I'm talking about like all of the attention goes to your parents. I think about it. I have 3 daughters, you know, and I think about that sometimes. We go somewhere and people are always like carrying on about me, and I turn to people like, I'm with my daughters now. Don't make a fuss, you know, leave me alone.
But with these guys, it was even on another level. Like, I knew when you were born, I knew what your name was. You know, it was almost like I was a member of the family, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I would ever trade it because there's so many things that I've gotten. I was talking to someone the other day and I said, you know, my math skills are crap. Like my basic math, I still have to count on my hand because, you know,
because 2 actors had you. How could you have math? Actors don't have math skills.
I'd miss school maybe that week when we were learning that. But, you know, the places that I've been able to travel and the people that I've been able to meet, I feel like there's a trade-off, you know?
Did you have to go to school even? Or did you get homeschooled?
No, I went to school. I mean, whenever we would go on set with them, basically from, I would say, kindergarten to 5th grade, I didn't do a full year of school. We just had a tutor on set wherever they were, and then after that I went and did normal school.
Is it weird 6 times 8 quick?
No way.
No way. You can't do it.
Not even close.
You got a good education in there. But so is it weird when you're on a set and your mom has a makeout scene with some dude? You know what I mean? And your parents are still married and everything. Does it drive you crazy as a kid? Is it weird for you?
I don't think I was on set for any makeout scenes, at least that I can remember or recall. I'm pretty sure they had us maybe offset for any of those. But it was definitely weird. I'll tell you this. It was definitely weird. I had a friend say to me once, you should watch About Last Night. It's such a great movie. Your mom's in it. And I watched it and I was like, dude, I don't want to see my mom having sex with Rob Lowe everywhere over this apartment.
It is weird, right?
Good.
I mean, I would flip out as a kid. I mean, I once saw my mother nude and I almost freaked out. Like, she walked out of the shower and I saw these big pendulous breasts. It was crazy. I mean, it was traumatizing.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, you know, no one, I don't think, wants to hear their parents, you know, engaged in any sort of sexual thing. So to be able to, like, have it be on film was a little awkward.
Was divorce rough for you in being the child of divorce? Was it rough for you? Because I think your parents, more than any people, at least publicly, it was presented that, like, wow, they would go on vacations together and all that. And I went, that's fucking impossible. It's impossible.
They did it, though, honestly. I mean, it's something that I commend them for so much, you know. They made such a huge effort that we never had to split up birthdays or vacations or anything like that. We literally would all go together.
But did you ever wish that your parents wouldn't do that? Because I know people who try that stuff with their kids and the kids go, you know what, cut the shit. We don't want to see you together. It's too weird. Did you ever say to them it's enough? You don't have to take every vacation together?
No, because they really did it because they had this weird thing, I guess, where they literally just became friends, you know, and I think they did such a good job of, I don't know what exactly it was, but of just making us the priority and making sure that the relationship that we had with both of them, of never undercutting each other and being such a unit and being together, that it worked really well. How
do you rebel against those two parents? Seriously. Did you ever have a rough period where you just went berserk?
I mean, yeah, I had some hairdos that were just not appropriate for anyone to have ever.
What did you have? I don't recall seeing any of these. They probably hid you away when you were doing that.
No, I wish I could have been. I think that's where all of the kind of...
So the rebellion was hairdos? You didn't act out?
I mean, not really. Honestly, I've always kind of been the shy one of my sisters, and I think, I was very much more the, kind of shy, gotta just keep it together.
The Howard Stern Show.